guys, Liz here. It is so good to see you and thanks for joining me here today. We made it back home safe and sound. I was feeling so refreshed this morning, I thought, let's do a video. And what we're doing today is we're kicking off the fall 2022 season. I know it may be early for some. I totally get it. I understand. And if it's too early for you, just come back and see me when you're ready to decorate, or sit back and enjoy and get yourself some fall inspiration. So as many of you know, and if you're new to my channel, you won't know, we have two houses, a vacation house and one in West Virginia. And we've been here the last several months. It's been absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna miss this house, but we will be going back to West Virginia next week. So with that said, I started my fall decorating early. So what I'm doing is I am kicking off fall 2022 today. We live in a log home. So in this house, I am bringing back traditional, warm, earthy, bright, vibrant fall colors. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the West Virginia house. I have absolutely zero fall decor there. So I may completely recreate the wheel at that house, but here we're keeping it traditional. So for some of you, it's the best of both worlds. Many of you know I had oral surgery done, and I don't know if I've had nerve damage done or if it's just gonna take time. I asked the doctor and he said it's normal, but my tongue is numb. It literally feels like I burned my tongue on hot coffee. And it just feels numb and tingly and weird, especially on the tip of my tongue. So I will say it's been affecting my speech. So I'm just gonna throw that out there because I do realize I sound a little funny here and there. Let's get decorating. We've got some fun fall touches to add to my baker's hutch here in the kitchen. So I don't know about all of you, but I truly feel like the kitchen is the heart of the home. So whenever I start a new decorating season, I typically like to start in the kitchen vicinity. And that way I kind of come up with a theme, a color palette, if you will, and then that allows me to kind of sprinkle it here and there in the adjoining rooms so that it all looks cohesive, like it goes together. So today we're starting adjacent to the kitchen on this baker's rack you see behind me. And we're gonna be adding all of those traditional fall colors. I truly am a firm believer in accent lighting, that it really brings your decor next level. So if your decor is sort of highlighted by cozy, warm lights, it's gonna give it just an entirely different new look. I tried this look without any lights and I was like, boring, but when I add the lights, it just brings the display to life. So I highly recommend wax warmers. It's really difficult to find little accent lights that don't cost a fortune, you know what I mean? So these little wax warmers, you can use them as a wax warmer. I typically don't because I'm into my diffusers now, but they work perfectly just as little accent lights to kind of go along with your decor. And you can get them at Walmart, Target, all of those kinds of stores all day long. And I want to point out real quickly that everything I've collected here that's going to go on this baker's rack and this plate rack, it's all stuff that I had. Nothing is new here. So I'm using what I had here down in my storage room. Plate racks are awesome because you can change the look of a wall like that just by adding seasonal plates. So for summer, put up some summer plates. For fall, put up fall plates. Christmas, Christmas plates. You get the gist. But anyway, I found these at an antique store last year, and they're just pumpkin plates. They're just so cute. I love them. And because I'm going with the traditional fall colors, we're gonna put these here sort of as our focal point. Isn't that cute? I just love it. Pumpkins just say fall to me, so I thought this would be a great way to transition into the items I'm going to put on my baker's rack. I think what I'm going to do is start down below and then we're going to work our way up. And this is what we're working with. You can see a few of the lights. Now let's decorate the bottom. I want to conceal my cords. And a great way to do that is to add a basket, place some ferns on the bottom because they're very wispy and you can fluff it out to kind of conceal the cords. But what I'm doing differently for fall, first of all, this is what we're dealing with. I have a nice big basket, and then I've got some ferns from Walmart in it. But to that, to jazz it up for fall and tie in all those beautiful earthy fall colors, we are simply gonna take a fern that I got from, I think this was Hobby Lobby, and we're just gonna place it in the center like this. Sort of like a little tiered effect. And now I'm gonna go place this in the corner over there to conceal the cords. See those cords right there? Tacky, absolutely tacky. So we're gonna conceal that. See, just by adding a little bit of texture from the basket and some pops of color, it completely elevates that little corner over there. Okay, now right here is that lantern I purchased on Amazon, super cute. And there's that silicone lamp that I purchased. And instead of using a candle, I use that. And then I don't have to worry about batteries. But see, how cozy is that down on the bottom? And then I've got one there, and then I have one right there. And then of course I've got my barn light. So at night, that whole space is illuminated. I purchased this on Amazon a couple years ago. It's really pretty. It's got the berries and the pumpkins. I love the traditional fall colors, but what I'm gonna use this for is kind of as a centerpiece. I'm simply gonna set it on the bottom shelf, and then I'm gonna use this big pumpkin and I'm gonna set it on top of this and sort of angle it. Really cute. See, adding wreaths is a great way to add that pop of color, a pop of texture, and sort of make a focal point out of whatever you're placing on top of it. I found these pumpkins at Ross. Again, I love the texture. I think they're fun, they're big, they're bold, they're cute for fall. And they're great space fillers. So if you want to fill a space, get a big pumpkin. Now I'm gonna place this one down right there. It'll tie in nicely with the ferns. And then I'm gonna set a baby pumpkin beside it. Why? I'm adding yet more texture. Okay, now I have this ginormous pumpkin platter. I believe I got this at Home Goods. They seem to always have these during the fall season, and they come in a set of 3. This pumpkin is the star of the show. Okay, next I have some wheat. Love this, love the colors, love the texture, and I'm gonna set it right there. Beside the wheat, I have yet another one. It's absolutely darling. I love the ribbon around it. Super cute. Both of those came from Home Goods. I got this last year at probably Home Goods. And this is sunflower and clover. And I love the lid on it, just so cute. I'm gonna set it right there because it kind of ties in with that ribbon. Okay, next I have this beautiful pumpkin topiary that I got at Home Goods years and years and years ago. It has been through so many of our moves, but I absolutely love it. It's got the pumpkins and little pine cones and leaves. It's just so cute. So I'm gonna put it up there for yet more texture and color. Now, beside that topiary, I have the cutest pumpkin canisters that I got from Home Goods years ago. And they still sell them because I was there a few weeks ago and they had them. But aren't those cute? I love to turn this stem that way and that stem that way, just like that. So what I like to do is kind of push one back and bring one a little bit forward. And what that does, it gives it a little depth and dimension. Okay, remember how I said that comes in a set of 3? So this is the medium sized one, that's the large one. But what I'm gonna do is come over here in the corner and angle this pumpkin. Yet again, pumpkin up there, one there, and now we're gonna go in with a cute little sign that says Happy Fall, and it has a cute little bow on top. And we're gonna set it here, and let me tell you that this little light makes this little corner look so cute illuminated at night. So highly recommend this little lantern. I think it's a Better Homes and Garden. Don't quote me on that. I'll link it below because I know they sell them on Amazon, but I'm a huge fan. And if you want to use it as a wax warmer, you just take this part off. It comes with a little tray and you put your wax melts on the inside. But I took mine off and I just use it as accent lighting. In the center, I'm going in with this adorable little tray. This was Home Goods. It's by Heritage Harvest. Isn't that cute? And I also got the matching pitcher, which you will see in just a moment, but I'm gonna sit this center stage. So big pumpkin, medium-sized pumpkin, little pumpkin. And what I'm gonna do is place this one in a plate holder, and we're gonna go over here to this corner. So we're creating a triangle. Next, we're gonna go in with this beautiful ceramic basket, and I'm gonna put some super moss in it. You'll see why in just a moment. I took my super moss, boop, and I put it in the bowl. Be careful, it's messy. So this may seem a little odd, but hey, I do odd things. I've got this basket with some super moss. I've got a plate holder with a leaf. I love the colors. And again, I'm just throwing this in just because it looks like fall, it looks like hay. And then I'm gonna set this in amongst the super moss, and I'm gonna kind of zhuzh it up. Okay, so for some of you, it may be a bit much, but if you're a more is better girl like I am, you know, I personally want this to look like a little storefront display across from the kitchen. I'm going a little more minimalistic in my kitchen. Shocker. So this, I feel like I can go big and bold and pack it with stuff that just makes my eyes happy. And if that wasn't enough, we are going in with orange lights and a garland. Yeah, let's do it, let's do it. What you see here are literally 2 garlands, and I love to mix garlands because I really feel like it gives it a really fun look, and I'm all about adding different kinds of textures. So this is just a standard run-of-the-mill garlands, but what I added to it was a berry garland, and I like that because this adds texture, more texture. It looks a little more authentic like kind of woodsy, twiggy. I just love it. And it adds yet more pops to color. And then I've got orange lights, and we're gonna get those turned on. I think it's gonna be so cute. And y'all, life is short. Light your life up with some little amber colored or orange colored. I actually had amber, but the lights burned out. The amber color is so gorgeous. So if you guys can find amber on Amazon or in your stores, or you may have it, use the amber because it is so classy and pretty. This is a little bright for me, but you know what? I love it. I probably should point out one thing. That is a barn light. I've already shared that. I have these all over my house. It's from Amazon. It comes in a set of 2. It has a plug. So what I did was I ran it there and alongside the window framing and down. So I'll be able to tap in to my extension cord just right there on the side. I mean, you can barely see it. Okay, lights are on. And what I recommend doing, take your garland, find the center, which is probably about right here, and then I'm gonna go right here on the hutch. Once you get your garland going, and by the way, if you don't have a baker's rack like this and it's just a hutch, you can find ways to kind of tweak it and get it to lay up there pretty. Now, once you get your garland in and you have your berry garland mixed in, what you're gonna wanna do is go in and kind of pull the twigs out. Make it look real twiggy. This little candle's getting lost now because of the garland. So I went and I grabbed a rustic candle holder and I'm gonna elevate my candle on top of it. I think that's cute. And you know, the black candle holder kind of ties into my rustic baker's rack. The last shelf we're doing is gonna be so cute. I've gathered some adorable items. We're gonna start out with yet the star of the show, another pumpkin. And this is from my friend Bella. She made this, Bella D Designs. It's one of my favorite items I love to take out every year. It's so cute. So thank you, Bella. It's one of my favorites. Okay, this is yet another item that I love. I take it out every year. It's, again, one of my go-tos. Of course, pumpkin spice and everything nice. Gotta throw in a pop of green. That's what's missing, is a pop of green, a deep green. So I've got this fern wreath, and what I'm gonna do is sit it right in that corner because I'm trying to conceal that little cord, that little nightlight cord that goes to that lamp. So what I did was I just angled it kind of in that corner. It's, let's just say it's less conspicuous. You can see a little pop of white, but that's okay because we're gonna add a pumpkin and a riser. And now, because we've added some wood there, wood kind of warms up the space. So now I've got this adorable riser. I got this at TJ Maxx. Actually, this is a recent purchase, so yeah. I mean, I had it, but it's fairly new. And it was $16.99. And what we're gonna do is set a pumpkin on top of it. And now I have another pumpkin. I love this. And I'm gonna set it on top of the riser. Now I wanna share with you guys this. I got this at an antique store. Actually, it was the Mineral Mercantile, and it's actually a wax warmer. It comes with a little place to melt your wax melts, and I'm not using it. So it comes with this really cute leaf decorative thing. Okay, so right there in the corner, I have this adorable wood riser, and I've got a basket. I'm gonna set this sort of angled in the corner to mimic the angled fern right there. And this will also add texture, and then I'm gonna put this in front of it. Okay, next, I have this adorable pumpkin pitcher. Again, this was from Home Goods. This was a part of the same collection. They go together. And what I'm gonna do is add a little more texture and a pop of green with these faux florals. And I'm just gonna plop it right in the pitcher. Just like that.
Addicted to the good life. Yeah.
2 leaf plates. I love these. And what I'm gonna do is use these more or less as a backdrop. So I'm gonna angle one this way and then one this way.
Follow to the edge of it all. To the edge of it all. So tell your good lies.
The last thing I'm gonna add is this pumpkin plate. And I'm gonna sit it right in front of the pumpkin.
Before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell your good lies.
We started on the bottom, we added the fern and the basket, and we worked our way all the way to the top. And let me tell you, at night, this looks so cute, especially when the lights are dim and all the fall colors are coming through here on the hutch.
No, 'cause I know what I'm getting into. Yes. Yeah, and nothing can stop me. No, 'cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Yeah, susceptible now. Before the moment flies, before it flies. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Susceptible now.
All right, my sweet friends, that will wrap up my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to try to come back tomorrow with yet another video. So I will see you then. And by the way, I had no idea that so many of you from Washington State follow me. I was so surprised. I knew of like a handful of people. I just didn't realize that many of you followed me. So thank you. And gosh, had I known, I would have arranged a meet and greet. Wouldn't that have been fun? All right, guys, I will try to see you tomorrow. Mwah! Bye, guys.
There's a sparkle in your eyes.